Hey yo, what's up guys, it's Austin here and welcome back to a new video. I know it's been a while since I made a new video and I have something really cool that I want to show you guys. If you guys watch my previous videos, you might know that I post League of Legends or something music related, but this video will be an exception. For the first time and maybe the last, I'm going to do a review on a camera lens. This lens that I'm going to talk about is not one of those ordinary lenses you might know that cost a crap ton of money, or those lenses that make you want to die after using it for the first time. Introducing the Helios 44-2. Made in the 1950s to the 60s in Soviet Russia, the Helios was made as a replica or a copy of the Carl Zeiss Biotar 58mm f2. They were made in both M42 and K-mount formats. Mine happens to be the M42 one, and I added an M42 to E-mount adapter to mount it on my Sony a7 Mark II. There are several variations of the Helios like the 44M, 44-4, and of course the 44-2. In this video, I'll be only talking about the 44-2, but before diving into the video, I have to thank my friend Jade for lending me this lens for this review. Go check out his Instagram and YouTube channel, which are linked in the description down below. So here's the Helios 44-2, the 58mm lens with a minimum aperture of f2. As you can see, there are two rings on the lens. One is for adjusting the aperture, and the other one is for changing focal length with a minimum focus distance of 0.5 meters. It has 8 aperture blades, and the weight is about 230 grams. It also comes with a plastic Zenith lens cap, which I honestly don't really like, cause it's quite loose and may easily fall off. With the adapter on, it has a height of 9 centimeters and a slight additional weight of 100 grams. Now after talking about the specs of the Helios, let's take a look on how it performs in different scenarios. Before testing, for the people who use Sony cameras with IBS, remember to turn off steady shot to prevent something like this. To test its corner and center sharpness, I took a picture of a brick wall in my backyard. The center is pretty sharp and clear, but if you look at the edges and corners, they look pretty bad as the picture quality drastically decreases in those areas. It is, however, normal to see such thing on an old vintage lens because they're not meant to be mounted on modern day digital full frame sensors. Yes, an APS-C camera or setting your camera to APS-C mode may eliminate parts of this issue, but you still can see it visually. Keep in mind that although setting a high f-stop will make your corner sharper, but the diffraction will cause you to lose resolution overall, so adjust your aperture accordingly. After doing multiple tests, f2.8 gives a significant improvement over f2, then between f4 to f8 gives the sharpest results. Not only that the Helios is famous for its cheap price, wide aperture, and a very good vintage lens, it's also known for the swirling bokeh effect. It's actually quite hard to get the perfect distance and focus to swirl. Here are some pictures that I took to try to recreate this effect. Also, note that you won't get as much swirl if you're shooting on an APS-C camera. For daily use, I tried to use this lens for a day and it turned out pretty good. For people like me who are more accustomed to autofocus lenses, it might take some time getting used to manual focus lenses like the Helios. But other than that, the Helios is definitely able to be a daily go-to lens for photography. Here are some pictures that I took. And here are some pictures that my friend Jade took. For the last test, let's see how well the Helios performs in low light situations. With the aperture wide open at f2, it clearly does not have any major issues while shooting in low light. So, in terms of quality and performance, the Helios performs much better than a lot of vintage lenses. On top of that, the swirly bokeh effect gives it a unique characteristic to the lens. So, do you love vintage lenses, hate hefty prices, and want to be a bokeh whore like me? Then definitely pick up the Helios on Amazon for $43. If you guys want to buy it for a cheaper price, eBay is also an option, which is how my friend Jade bought his Helios. Okay, so that's it. Hope you guys liked this video. If you guys want to see me make more videos about lens review or photography in general, please feel free to comment in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.